These are the top 5 best performing products to address rough textured bumpy skin, keratosis pilaris, ingrown hairs, and discoloration, especially if you get discoloration from your ingrown hairs or let's say from waxing, shaving, or with laser. Also, not to mention, these products will also help with signs of aging, so they will help to soften fine lines as well. So let's say you're a male and you have a beard and you get ingrown hairs, we have an option here for you. If you are somebody that would like something that you could use in the shower, there's an option here as well. Leave-on products, we have it all in this video, and they can be used all over the body depending on where your issues are. So all of the products that I'm sharing will be linked below for you for your reference. So let's get right into that first product. So the first product is by First Aid Beauty, and this is the Ingrown Hair Pads. Now this is something that I recently started using and they work really well. So I get a lot of ingrown hairs on the backs of my thighs. Sometimes I get them underneath my arms and it can be an issue, right? Ingrown hairs are terrible to go through. So instead of picking them, which I know a lot of the times we want to do, finding a product like this or the other options that I'm going to be sharing really do work. So with something like this, of course, when you get out of the shower, you just rub the pad on the area that you want to treat, and then of course you throw the pad away. And there are 60 of them in here, so they will last you a very long time, especially if you're not using them every day. And even if you are using them every day, then that would be 2 months worth basically. Now I only use them when I need them, so I don't use this one every single day, but of course you could. And again, if you're a male and you have a beard and you get ingrown hairs on your neck, you could use this depending on how sensitive your skin is. Remember, the neck area can be a very sensitive area for a lot of people because there is less oil glands in this area compared to our face. So just be careful, but when it comes to the body, these really do work. So there's glycolic and salicylic acid. So of course this is going to exfoliate, and we have witch hazel, which is going to soothe the skin, and there's also aloe, which is a nice thing to have in skincare in general. So if you're looking for something just quick and easy, just rub it across your skin, throw it away, and then just grab it when you need it again, these are really good to look into. And also it is safe for sensitive skin, according to First Aid Beauty. But again, just be careful because products like this that do contain AHA and the BHA can be a little bit sensitizing on the skin. And never forget to wear sunscreen. So even if you're using this on your body and you're exposing that part of the body outside to the sun, make sure you wear sunscreen all the time. The next product is also by First Aid Beauty, and this is the KP Bumpy Racer Body Scrub. I've been using this for a very long time and this works really well. So this is something, of course, you would use in the shower, and this helps to buff away any of that surface dead skin. It really does create that soft, smooth canvas. If you have any bumps, texture, roughness, keratosis pilaris, this is great. I do like to use this a lot on the backs of my thighs. Sometimes if I get texture on my chest, I like using this, and sometimes I even like to use it on my hands because sometimes my hands get really dry, especially more so in the winter. This does a really good job to get rid of all of that surface dead skin, and you can use this all over your body just to get rid of any of that dry skin. Now this has 10% AHA, so this has both the glycolic and lactic acid. This also has vitamin E as well, and of course it has that pumice. So it really is a lovely product, but with something that does have that grit, just be careful because sometimes these can be a little bit irritating for certain skin types, especially if you're overusing the product, you're using it too much, you're focusing too much in one area, it can be a little bit sensitizing. But according to First Aid Beauty, they say it's good for sensitive skin. And I feel like it is. It's not like sandpaper, it's very gentle, but again, anything with that pumice, like I said, you just need to be careful because you just never know depending on the skin type you have. But this is a lovely one, especially if you want something for the shower, and you could use this every day if your skin could tolerate to it, but I only use it maybe once or twice a week or when I need it. That's generally when I like to use it. This next product I actually purchased during the Sephora spring sale. So I haven't been using it for too long, but I have to be honest with you, the very first time that I used this, I saw results immediately, especially in terms of the bump. The bump decreased within 1 day. So usually I do like to test products for several weeks before I share a review, but because I saw immediate results, I had to share it now. I just had to share it now. So this is the Topicals Ingrown Tonic. And this, you guys, holy smokes. This is great. So it's a roller ball and you can hear the liquid inside, and all you do is just roll it across your skin, and then you can just tap the product into the skin afterwards or rub it around just to spread and distribute the product. There is no fragrance, there was no burning or tingling whatsoever, but the first day that I used this, I used it on the backs of my thighs. And again, I do have some bumps, and I'm telling you right now, the next morning when I woke up, those bumps were barely there. They definitely decreased in size, and my skin was pretty much almost smoothed out. I was shocked. So this works really well for that. I'm testing this a little bit more right now for discoloration. So I do have a spot on the back of my thigh where I once had an ingrown hair, and I was left with that post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation mark. It's that pinky dark area. I am trying to use this to see if it's going to fade it. I have high hopes because of how quickly this has worked so far. I feel like this is going to work, but I will keep you posted in time. But this one has glycolic acid, salicylic acid, niacinamide, so that's perfect for dark spots as well. And this also has zinc, but it also has green tea, which is an antioxidant, and so many other wonderful ingredients. And to be honest with you, this is quite moisturizing on the skin as well. It doesn't leave my skin dry. Again, I don't get any irritation, and you just roll it around where you want to treat it and the way you go. This is also something that you could use if you are a male and you have a beard. You could use this in that area. Again, just be careful because it has the AHAs, but this would be really easy and quick to use in that area, underneath the arms, honestly, bikini, anywhere. This is good. This is really good. The next one is by Neostrata, and this is the Glycolic Renewal Smoothing Lotion. So this contains 10% AHA, so there's glycolic and citric acid in here, but there's also mango sea butter. So this is a very moisturizing formulation, but it's very lightweight and it spreads nicely. So you don't need a lot of this, especially if you're just treating a specific area. So I generally like to use this on my troubled areas. So again, the backs of my thighs, my chest, my hands, my feet, my legs once in a while. But this is also a product that you could use on your face as well. So if you love glycolic acid, you use it all the time on your face. Let's say you're using a serum or a toner, but you would much prefer to use something that is a little bit more moisturizing, like a lotion, then you could use this and just replace one of your moisturizers and then incorporate this once a day. I wouldn't use this twice a day. I feel like that would be a little bit too much, especially for the face. So just use this once a day and then follow up with sunscreen afterwards. But this does a very good job to get rid of that surface dead skin. It creates that nice smooth soft canvas, and it does help to treat bumps and texture as well. And moving on to the fifth and final product, this truly is Chef's Kiss. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Glycolic Body Lotion. So if you're looking for that lotion texture, but something that is more moisturizing, more satisfying to use, especially if you have dry, sensitive skin, go with this one. This one is definitely more moisturizing because it contains several different types of oils, but it also contains marula and shea butter. And I like using this all over my body because of how moisturizing it is. But also I feel like this one livens up my skin a little bit more compared to the Neostrata because this one has a blend of AHAs. So this has glycolic, lactic, tartaric, and citric acid, whereas the Neostrata just had glycolic and citric, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That one is really great. But I just feel like with this one, it livens up my skin a little bit more. It gives my skin more of that brighter look. So if you have a dull complexion, this will help to brighten up your skin, and your skin just glows when you use this. And Drunk Elephant doesn't specify whether you could use this on your face or not, so you make that call. You do what you feel would be best for your skin. Again, if you're going to use this on your face or your body, just make sure you're always wearing sunscreen. I can't stress that enough, because if you have discoloration that was caused by ingrowns or whatever that case is, and you're not wearing sunscreen, that UV exposure is just going to worsen and darken that hyperpigmentation mark. So wearing your sunscreen will prevent those areas from getting darker while you're treating them with products like this. So if you love Drunk Elephant and you're looking for something that does have that blend of AHAs, but something that is more moisturizing, I feel like you're going to love this one. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 best performing products to treat ingrowns, texture, KP, and discoloration, and I can't recommend them enough. Of course, you don't need to go out and purchase all 5 of these. Just pick 1 or 2 that you feel would be best for you and something that you could be consistent with. And again, I will leave those products below for you for your reference. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.